Welcome to Symons African Safaris. I am Symons, I'm the owner and professional hunter, and today we are going out into Limpopo province fighting some big game.
During our safari, we were staying at one of Zach's concessions in a just fantastic lodge. We had individual chalets, and we weren't that far really from the town of Tabazimbi. But you go outside of town and you're in the bushveld. There is nothing but mountains and bush and savanna and places to hunt. Well, during the first few days of our safari, to be honest, neither Steve nor I had sable antelope on our wish list. But as so happens in Africa, we saw several of these majestic animals while we were hunting other species, and we both just had to have one of these trophies. Now, I was fortunate enough to harvest one first, but I'll tell you, despite having seen several already, I really wasn't prepared for how royal and majestic and how large they were up close. You know, we had also seen several roan in the preceding days. Now, this is a close relative of the sable. It's in the antelope family. But roan is different in that it remains a reddish-brown color throughout its life. But the horns don't get as long and don't sweep back like they do on a sable. Now, the sable, it begins life with a tan or light brown coat. But then as the male reaches maturity, around 3 to 4 years of age, the coat starts turning into this very rich dark black color. And this is what we're looking for. Now, with our target species set, we're ready to go, and we went back to a concession that Zach had where we had seen some sable. We'd been hunting there the previous day, and we quickly spotted a really nice sable.
Is that a shooter?
Yes, I am. Unfortunately, a misfire on the gun kept Steve from bagging his trophy early that day, and it just slowly walked away. Well, we knew that this was a trophy animal, and we basically set our sights on it. So the hunt kicked into high gear. We get out of the vehicle and we race ahead to try and get ahead of him. We even get set up on for an ambush on the shooting sticks. And we did this time and time again throughout the day.
You see the black there? Come to the right, just when I show you. Now you see the black and the moving of the ears. That's the other bull. Let's just see if he wants to feed out. Come here, let's get ready. Just get real close to that. Can you make out the shoulder?
I can. A lot of brush, though. That's a lot of brush.
Let's not take a chance this time after.
We just couldn't get into a good spot without that thick brush obscuring the shot. This segment of Symons African Safari is brought to you by MineLab Metal Detectors, delivering the world's best metal detecting technologies for treasure hunting and gold prospecting. Henry Repeating Arms, the leading lever-action firearms manufacturer in the USA. And then he joined up with an even larger sable, complicating not only the situation, but causing Steve to have to decide on which trophy to take.
The thick of the left one, not that one. Close the bolt. Not the right one, the left one's coming, get in the right one.
Okay, I'll come from the left.
Okay. So the one on the right is not the right one. Wait for him to move. Okay, he's coming out now.
I see him, I see him.
Right. Don't shoot, wait, he's standing away, facing away. He's gonna turn now.
I don't really see shoulder. I know where the shoulder is. He's quartering away.
No, it's too much brush, he's gonna come right.
Okay.
To this day, Steve still jokes that his biggest regret of the safari was not spending the additional trophy money to shoot the largest sable that we saw on the trip.
Yeah, deeper, further in, but not this one.
Well, one after another opportunities came and passed because they were blocked by the brush, or our trophy animal just wouldn't stand still. They just keep on the move walking. And after giving up on chasing him, because we'd been doing this for quite a while, we climbed back in the truck and we raced to get ahead of him, hoping that this would get out in front of him. We could set up another ambush, but also gain some elevation for a clean shot.
Good, reload. Come here, come back. Stake him again, that's him. I know.
Hey, down.
Kom weer terug, Jan. And another shot on his shoulder. You're going to see him now. He's in that open area. You see? He's facing to the left. Sit off. Facing good. He's facing to the right. Wait, I'm going to tell you. Just see? Okay, shoot to the brush. Ah, nicely done. Nicely done, buddy. Right, let's get to him. Yep. Let's make sure. Give me the rifle and come with me.
Well done. Hard work. Paid off.
Tell me about what just happened.
Been hunting for sable for about the last hour and a half, 2 hours, and saw a lot of young ones, but then we finally saw this one plus a much larger breeder bull or much larger royal bull, and so we saw them off of the Land Cruiser, and then wound up doing a stalk that lasted probably 40-45 minutes and resulted in this shot right here. So I couldn't be happier to have worked fairly hard to get a good reward.
Was it a slow-paced stalk?
No, it was as fast as I could possibly go, following Zach, whose each stride is about 1.5 meters. So it was a very fast-paced stalk. So it took a little while to catch breath and breathe deep, breathe out the nose 4 or 5 times, get the heart rate down in order to shoot.
Now, there's a trophy that neither Steve or I will ever forget. Great job, Steve, and to Zach.
Thank you for watching this episode of Symons African Safaris. We'll see you next time, right here.